he's not alive anymore. So can anyone raise their hand and tell me who this man is?
Me.
Kevin?
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. That is not Abraham Lincoln. We're going to keep it in. Miss Ford.
Walt Disney.
That's Mr. Walt Disney. I want you guys to take, so this is the man who created the Disney franchise.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna, no blurting out. You are not on your way to a class point at this rate.
Oh, come on.
We're about to start taking away class points if we can't hold it together. Yes, Naya. How to keep Frozen Night alive? Because he started the company and he made such an impact that people know what type of movies that people expect out of the Disney company. So he made a huge impact on music, television. We have so many thoughts, it seems, so I want you to take 20 seconds to talk to your partner in a Zone 1 voice about what you think the world would be like if we didn't have our Disney movies, or if Walt Disney had not been alive, or if you have your hand raised, you can share that idea too. Oh, I didn't say that. Wait, let's bring it back, Eyes on me. Okay, I'll come to your question. You're talking to your partner. Okay, 30 seconds, we're talking in Zone 1 when I say go. What are we talking about? Someone raise their hand to tell me. Yeah, think about what it'd be like if we didn't have Disney movies. You may go. Okay, Paul and I are chatting about the Disney movies. Yeah, that's not important enough. Yeah. It's a good question to talk about what you think with your table. Share with your table. AB and Adali, let's see in your group too. Anupal and Anaya are talking about class. Need all eyes and ears on me. Can I have a volunteer to share out what you talked about at your table? We're going to take 2 volunteers, so Mr. Anupal and then Miss Allie. Mr. Anupal? He was for boss. That's not what the question was. Okay, we need to be focused. I'm really being serious. We're on our track to losing our class point right now. So let's bring that back. So I want to end strong. I want to end the weekend on a good note. So we're sharing out what we think our world would be like if we didn't have Walt Disney. Mr. A.B.
Happy?
You'd be happy without him?
No.
Why do you think that it would be happy if we didn't have him and we lost all Disney movies, all kids movies?
Because maybe some people don't like watching movies.
Maybe some people don't like watching it? Okay. Do you guys agree with Mr. A.B.? Micaiah?
Yeah.
Micaiah?
I think it would be sad for all the children and all teenagers and anybody that watches it because me and my mom love to watch movies together.
Sally? There'd be no TV? Okay, we're hands down. Eyes and ears on me. So Walt Disney has made a huge impact on us. Because whether or not you maybe like Disney movies, Mr. A.B., there's still something that you know and something that you can all talk to your family about, something you can watch with your friends. He created a genre of movies and music and television that now has been such a huge part of our world. So through his movies, he made a huge impact on our world and allowed us to open up a whole new world of creativity. Same way Mr. Steve Jobs through computers made an impact on our ability to stay connected with each other. So who do you think is someone we're going to read about today that also made a huge impact on our world? Someone raise their hand, tell me, Adali. Ruby Bridges. I know, it's very exciting. Let's see, do you have something to add that's not already been said? Okay.
Not like this.
Okay, so we're... Louder, I can hear you.
She wrote that this boy was that and that's how she did it.
This Ford worked at Disney World?
I did.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's not...
I got a question.
Okay, is it about Ruby Bridges?
No.
Okay, then we're not.
No, I thought about him.
Okay, we're moving on from him.
He
So
can lead out the blue way.
all you have to remember about him is that he made an impact on us. So we talked about Ruby Bridges being a nonfiction, which means that it was a real thing that happened. So we talked a lot about integration and segregation. So I thought it'd be helpful for us to just see how real this event was. That this was a world we live in, 60 years ago, which wasn't really that long ago. So you can see that black children went to a different school. White people rode on a different bus, and they did not get along. And someone like Ruby Bridges came along and helped fix that so we could all like live together and all go to school together today. So her impact is something that affects us still to now. Adali?
Yeah, you can see that a school like comes from and it does probably pretty well.
Yeah, they had to drink from different water fountains. This was a really, really big problem. And so someone like Ruby Bridges just helped fix it and get it to where we are today. Kaya? Yes.
Why did they have a problem? Why did white people have a problem with black people?
That is a really good question. It is something that stems back even way further before Ruby Bridges was born, and a lot about American history, and it's something that is a conversation that would take longer than our read aloud lesson. So if it's something that you want to talk about, we'll talk about it like during recess or lunch. That is a really good question and really important conversation to have. It's Allie?
That was in the book.
This is in the book? Yeah, so it's a lot like the cover of our book with Ruby. So we're going to watch a quick video, hands down, about Ruby, because a lot of you asked last class if Ruby Bridges is still alive, and she is. So I thought it would be really cool for us to watch a video of Ruby when she was a little girl, and they also have Ruby today.
She's still alive right now.
She's still alive right now.
Where is she? Where is she?
She lives with her family.
Well, where-
That's not the important part, so. When we're watching a movie, we need to be in zone 0. That way we can listen and hear what's going on.
The clash between peaceful protest and violent resistance would produce images that cause the country to sit up and take notice. In New Orleans, on the morning of November 14, 1960, federal marshals escorted a 6-year-old girl named Ruby Bridges to the local all-white elementary school.
I remember turning onto the street. I saw barricades and police officers and just people everywhere. When we saw that, I immediately thought that it was Mardi Gras. I had no idea that they were here to keep me out of the school.
Ruby, were you scared? I would have been terrified.
I wasn't actually because, it's very hard for parents, I think, to explain to a 6-year-old what was actually happening.
They would say it's the right school.
I remember them saying, Ruby, you're going to go to school today and you better behave.
But Ruby was making history.
It's pretty real.
Yeah.
They paused it.
Pause it because we got to keep going with our discussion about it.
She was very good. She was a very good person.
She was a really good person. We're going to talk about that today, what kind of person Ruby was and the impact she had today. Because she helped a lot with this problem of segregation and integration, and we still have our own problems today. But Ruby was a really important person in making this impact and making a lot of changes for us. So we're going to transition into reading our